Hello and welcome to the Philippines. Rainy day here in August. In fact, it's been raining almost every night or day, usually during the evening, but occasionally during the days for over a month now. And much needed rain. Last year was a big drought, so we replenished that groundwater, some of the reservoirs. And anyway, I was lucky to get two passes for 40 different condos in our building, and one for one day, one for the next day, opposite days. So really only one pass per day, and I was able to latch onto that early this morning. Need to get some money, and I needed to get some groceries, and I was unsuccessful at one. Tell you about that. And I was successful at getting the groceries, and trying to find a taxi. When it's raining during rush hour, taxis can be hard to find. But yeah, if you see one, you just wave, stand on the street, wave, and if they're empty, they will come by and pick you up. And I was fortunate here. I didn't mind. I would have walked to Ayala. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk over there to a Metro grocery store. And of course, they've got
Morning.
They've got a plastic barrier
Ayala.
there. Many travel the street in front of my condo, so I'm lucky there.
Rain is good for your business, I think.
Yeah.
I was having some issues sending myself. I usually use an online money transfer service to send myself money, and I was having some issues this morning with it, so I just finally gave up. A little bit impatient, and decided just to go over to Ayala Mall and use an ATM over there. There are a number of ATMs in between me and there as well that I could have used, but anyway, BPI allows me to take out 20,000, but I take out like 15,000. There's City Sports there. If any of you are interested, that is a kind of a high-end club that you can belong to. I think it costs over $1 million to join it. They just opened back up. They got a welcome back sign out. Anyway, the mall opens at 10, and I got here about 20 minutes early. And a lot of times these taxis, in between their fares, they will get out, spray the seats down, whatever they do with alcohol, whatever, clean up a little bit. And anyway, everybody's trying to keep their spacing here. Social distancing. It didn't work quite as well as they opened the gate there, the little metal detector and the security guard there. People started bunching up a little bit, still kept a little bit of distance, but everybody was wearing masks. There were a couple people with face shields as well. My taxi back, I noticed, after I got in and was on my way back home, I noticed that sign on the window said, "No mask, no face shield, no ride." And did not say that on the taxi coming over. But face shields now in Cebu, I think, are required on transportation. Anyway, public transportation. I didn't realize they were required in the taxis as well. Probably up to the particular taxi company. Anyway, they did not deny me the ride, didn't say anything about it, let me in, took me home, and I generally give them a tip. There's the one pass for each day, and so that's pretty tough to get. And try to respect other people. I try to use it fairly rapidly, but you got a queue. Every place you go, you have a queue. You got a queue to get in places. You got a queue to get into the grocery store. You got a queue to get to the cash register. So that can extend things. If you need to go to the pharmacy, then there's another queue to get into the pharmacy. If you need to go to the hardware store, another queue there. And I did notice that still a lot of stores, several stores open in the mall, but still quite a few that are not open. Don't know if they ever will open or not. They've got alcohol dispenser there. They take your temperature going in. They did have a couple of restaurants open, and I think they're allowed up to 50% seating-wise. And I was very tempted to go in and have a a eggs and bacon type breakfast, but with the present situation, I really didn't, out of respect for other people, I didn't want to take that time. Other people want that pass as well. So where I would have given business, I didn't give business, and that's part of the issue here. Very few, stores are open, but very few people, if they do have money, very few people shopping. Limited in their mobility, their ability to get out and around. I got out of here. I got out of Ayala Mall about noon, and there still weren't very many people in there. I think generally more numbers of people start coming a little later in the afternoon. Just been my impression. Anyway, I ended up going to 3 different ATMs, BPI ATMs in here. Several bank ATMs, they will allow you 10,000, and 10,000 pesos, that is about $200. BPI will allow you, I think, 20,000. I've been told HSBC and China Bank will allow you 40,000. Haven't tried those yet. But anyway, in fact, I went to the bank. The bank was open. Went to their ATM inside, put my machine in. Took a long time to process, and I'm waiting, wondering if I'm going to get my card back. And finally, it pops out, gives me a receipt, doesn't give me any money, and it says unable to dispense cash. So go up to another floor. Try that one, and the next one I tried said out of order right there. And these are some of not all ATMs take foreign bank cards. I've tried to use my Discover card in these machines. It doesn't. I've got a plus mark on mine. Machine unavailable. And there was another one I tried, and took my card there again. Took it and kicked it back out, said unavailable, not able to do this transaction. Anyway, get yourself a full body suit there. Protect yourself. Although these face shields, I don't think, personally, I don't think they're that good. I think if you're really going to protect your eyes, you need goggles that are tight-fitting, or like a snorkel, a face mask, full face mask for snorkeling. I think that's the only way to do it, because you're letting in far too much air, debris, dust, virus, whatever, around the edges of that face shield. I think it's just way too little of an application. So I ended up using my credit cards. That'll work, and I'll try it. Try the transfer another time. Anyway, it was sunny when I got out of the mall, pretty much. Now it's clouded up again. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you next time.